Hi, Mike Grumbles here. Today we're going to talk about 14 tips you can use to pass your upcoming home inspection after you've got it under contract with the Grumbles team. It's not really a pass-fail exam when you consider that it's actually a negotiation between you, the seller, and the potential buyer of your home. But there are these 14 things that we think if you do these, you're going to give yourself the best possibility of not chasing away a potential buyer just due to the home inspection. So if you'd like to get these in writing, join our website at mikegrumbles.com and send me a request. I'll send them to you in writing. But I'm going to go over a couple of these on this video. One of the biggest things that the home inspector is going to look for on your home is the mechanicals. So your heating and air, your HVAC system, he's going to take a look at it. And there's some simple stuff that you can do to make sure that the system performs at its optimum level on the day that he's there. First thing is just simply change the filters that are in your system. There are strains on your system when you don't have good airflow, and a clogged up filter is a sure way to give your buyers a reason to look deeper into your HVAC system. So simply go around day before your home inspection, change all the filters. Another thing you're going to see that the home inspector is going to look at is all of your plumbing. Well, there are probably some sinks in your home that you don't use on a regular basis, maybe the one in the wet bar or the one in the laundry room. Go into those cabinets underneath the sink, move the cleaning supplies or whatever you store underneath those sinks, move them to the side, look and see if there's any staining on the bottom of those cabinets, and run that sink a little while and see if you see any dripping water. At that rate, you can go ahead and get that fixed by a certified plumber before the home inspection, because he is going to run all the take a tour around your house, activate all the light fixtures. If there's any that don't come on, replace the bulbs. He's not an expert at telling if the bulbs burn out. He's just going to write it up as you have an issue that needs to be further evaluated by a licensed electrician, and a 50-cent light bulb could save you a lot of trouble down the road. Another item that comes up quite a lot is just general caulking around your toilets, caulking around your bathtubs, caulking around any of the wet spaces in your house, sinks, that kind of thing. So make sure that those are, the caulk is not torn, or if it does need to be, scrape it out and put new caulk in those joints. All right. The next item I want to talk about on my 14 tips to pass your home inspection is a trip around the exterior of your house. Just do a cursory walk around your house. If there's any place where the trees have overgrown and you can't usually see that, make sure you get in back and look at all those spaces, because a good home inspector will crawl back into those areas. And you're looking for some exposed wood where maybe the paint's flaked off. And once paint flakes off, then the weather gets in there and it makes the wood soft and starts to decay that wood. That will be a big item that a home inspector will pick up. And it's very easy for you to get that taken care of in advance. So do a cursory walk around the exterior. If you have a crawl space, I know most of you don't like getting in the crawl space, but believe me, even if you just open that crawl space door, take a peek in there and see kind of what's going on, what it smells like. Home inspector will crawl completely through that crawl space, and you're going to go into this home inspection blindly if you haven't at least opened that crawl space door to see what's going on in there. You'll know you have an issue if you just look from the crawl space door, and you're going to see if your insulation's hanging all down, then obviously you've got a moisture problem under there. So kind of get that idea, and if you see a problem, contact a expert in dealing with moisture in crawl spaces and get their opinion before the home inspection. This next issue with home inspections deals with pets, and most people these days do have a dog or a cat or some kind of pet. If you have them, make sure that they're safely and securely put away on the day of the home inspection, so they're not interfering with the home inspector and him doing his job. But also, they usually create some kind of damage. whether they're scratching at the door to go out or scratching at the weather stripping on the door to come back in. Take a look around and see if there's any of those items where the pet has damaged the weather stripping or remove the paint on the trim outside and fix those areas. It'll go a long. Remember, you can always get on our website or email me. It's mike@mikegrumbles.com, or just mikegrumbles.com is the web address. 615-587-5843 is our phone number if you need assistance immediately with listing or selling your house, and or just to talk about upcoming home inspection. And the last thing I want to tell you is cleanliness. Make sure that your home is in a clean condition. And I don't mean dusted and mopped. I mean that it needs to be items put away. The home inspector is going to run the dishwasher. He's going to need to get into the sink. So make sure there's not dirty dishes stacked in your sink. He wants to test all the mechanical devices, which means he's going to test your garbage disposal. He's going to run the dishwasher, the oven, the microwave. Those items need to be in a condition where he can actually function and use them without having to move your dirty dishes or whatever you might have placed in there. And when he doesn't have to do those things, he's already thinking that you've got a better house. When he has to move items out of the way to perform his job, you can imagine if you were in that same situation, you're automatically changing your attitude towards that property. And when you're the seller, your whole goal is not to have a perfectly clean report, because he is being paid to find items wrong with your house. But don't give him the easy ones and create a positive attitude in his mind of the things that he is going to find when he comes to your house. I've been to a lot of home inspections. I've seen these guys work. They're very thorough, the ones that we use at the Grumbles team. But positive, clean attitude and a clean house will go a long way to help you get the best results you can. Because, like I said, it is a negotiation between you, the seller, and the potential buyer. And you want to get that list of items that he finds to be as short as possible, so that maybe they'll just accept the property as it is because none of the items they find are worth requesting to be repaired. We appreciate you watching this video today, and like I said, there's more of these items. I got all 14 tips. I'll put them on the website, or you can email and get them, or give me a call. Thanks. Have a great day.